Hey, it's Panat again. Here we're doing spring gardening tips with Annie DelCarpio Barras, and we're here in her fabulous garden, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how to get our stubborn, clayey, tesh soil ready for making wonderful gardens. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of us are faced with some soil issues when you start a garden. Too hard, too loose, not enough good organic material in it.
Lots of shells.
Yes, shells and debris. Or you have the opposite where it's clay and then it's just like, so stuck together it's hard, the roots can't get through. So the best thing to do is to till it all up, either with, you can hand till it, or you can rent or buy a tiller.
I'll borrow one from a friend.
Anybody? And then you want to add things like peat moss. Peat moss is great for adding some air to the soil. You want to add compost if you have your own composter, or if you have a compost pile, you could add that. You need to add things like vermiculite. You can buy vermiculite. It's a compound at the Feed and Seed TS Milling. Sometimes
on
they
Center
sell it
Street, right?
on Center Street, right by the tracks.
By the track, right.
You can also buy it at a lot of gardening stores in smaller bags. But if you have a large garden, get a big bag, dump a little bit in. Try not to use too much of that because you can overdo it. And then till it up some more, and you're set to go. And once you start planting your plants, you'll be able to tell if you need to add more of some of those things, or some more dirt, just to make it, go back to a little bit. So it's just kind of trial and error, but those are the things you need: peat moss, compost.
What's in compost? Like leaves and things like that?
It is. It can be vegetable scraps and stuff. Right. Anything that's decaying organic matter.
Okay.
They sell it in stores, like chicken manure and stuff like that. I have a rabbit. My rabbit makes his own
rabbit house.
Makes his own manure, and we add that into the soil. He's great. We give him the stuff from the garden, and then he produces lots of stuff to go into the garden.
Wow, it's a nice closed system.
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
I like the ecosystem that we have here.
Absolutely. So that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and what kind of things do you have growing in here?
Oh, right now this is the end of a winter garden, which has been pretty successful. We have some celery and spinach. I had some more spinach, but a 2-year-old dug it up. No names, Ian Barra. And the end of the broccoli and the cauliflower. We have cabbage, garlic, snow peas, one variety of carrots. I have strawberries from last year. They haven't produced yet because they produce in the springtime, but they're ready to go. And then we have Brussels sprouts and green onions in that garden, and more carrots and some beginnings of tomatoes over there.
All right.
So lots of good stuff going on. Waiting to finish out the winter garden.
Amazing. Any thoughts, Michael? There's Michael Barra back there. He does a really great Bobby Jindal, which I'm obsessed with. And we need to get him to Bobby Jindal.